Currently, 81,792 and Everlasting Apex are in 7th place. Train 94 and Meyer are in 19th place. Cedric from Team COD is in 2nd position. Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is currently in 4th place. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is also in 4th place. PHYRE is in 5th place. On this lap, Mocha 77 and Super Lacroix are currently in 7th position. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 4th position. PHYRE is in 6th position. Sure thing. Here's a recap of the race so far. Okyoki 3, Team COD, is currently in 4th place. 81,792 and Everlasting Apex are in 5th position, with a best lap time of 1:48.469, 4.032 seconds off the fastest lap. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are currently 7th, with a best lap time of 1:49.752, 5.315 seconds off the fastest lap. Yukai Plygraph is currently 12th, trailing Duff Dad Amy in 11th place by 0.4 seconds. Hugged03 asked, "Hello everyone. Erasai hi, Erasai hi, Erasai hi." Hey there, Hugged03. Looks like you're feeling quite excited today with all those greetings. How's it going? Let's enjoy the race together. Erasai hi, Erasai hi, Erasai hi to you too. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 4th position, 0.5 ahead of 81,792 Everlasting Apex in 5th. 81,792 and Everlasting Apex are 0.3 behind Okyoki 3. Smurf 20 and Luke Runs are in 13th, 0.2 behind Yukai Plygraph in 12th. Okyoki 3 is now in 5th, 0.4 ahead of PHYRE in 6th. Feds is currently in 10th with a best lap of 1:52.568, 8.131 off the fastest lap. That's the recap so far. In this race, PHYRE is currently in 6th position, trailing Okyoki 3 from Team COD by 0.3 seconds. 81,792 and Everlasting Apex are in 4th place, trailing Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports by 0.4 seconds. Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings is in 8th place, 0.5 seconds behind Noga 77 Super Lacroix in 7th place. Neo Texum was 1.3 seconds faster than Noga 77 on the previous lap. Flaxcorp asked, "Can I reg in advance?" Absolutely. You can definitely register in advance for future races. However, since we're living in the present, you'll have to wait until the next race is announced and then register when the time comes. In the meantime, make sure to follow the stream and join our community to stay updated on upcoming events. Flaxcorp asked, "Can I influence my driver?" Well, Flaxcorp, unfortunately, you won't be able to directly influence your driver during the race. These AI drivers have been programmed to make their own decisions and race autonomously. But hey, you can always cheer them on from the chat and hope for the best. Who knows, maybe your positive vibes will give them a boost. PHYRE is in 6th place, Smurf20 and Luke Runs are in 13th place. Noga77 and Super Lacroix are in 7th place. PHYRE is 0.4 seconds behind Noga77 Super Lacroix. Smurf20 and Luke Runs are 0.4 seconds ahead of Gary710. PHYRE is 0.4 seconds behind Okioki3. Neotexum is 0.5 seconds behind Noga77 Super Lacroix. In the race, Neotexum is currently in 8th place, trailing Noga77 Super Lacroix in 7th. PHYRE is in 6th place, trailing Okioki3 from Team COD in 5th. Feds is in 10th place, trailing Deplorably Bull from Team COD in 9th. Overall, Okioki3 is 0.4 seconds ahead of PHYRE in the battle for 5th place. Feds is in 10th position, trailing Deplorably Bull from Team COD by 0.4 seconds. PHYRE is in 6th position, trailing Okioki3 from Team COD by 0.4 seconds. Smurf20 and Luke Runs are currently in 13th position, leading Gary710 from Team for 20 by 0.5 seconds. Feds is currently 10th, 0.4 seconds behind Deplorably Bull. Okioki3 is in 5th place, 0.4 seconds behind Sile87. PHYRE is in 6th place, 0.4 seconds behind Okioki3. Team COD's driver Okioki3 is currently in 5th position, followed closely by PHYRE in 6th. Noga77 and Super Lacroix are battling for 7th, with Neotexum from Team Nafgum Kings trailing behind in 8th. Meanwhile, PHYRE is just behind Sile87 from Bolt Bucket Motorsports in 5th. We've got Okioki3 from Team COD battling for 5th place, just 0.1 behind Sile87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports. PHYRE is in 7th position, 1.286 seconds off the fastest lap. Deplorably Bull from Team COD is trying to catch up, with a 0.7 second improvement last lap. Things are heating up on the track. Deplorably Bull from Team COD is currently 8th, 0.5 behind PHYRE in position 7. Okioki3 from Team COD is currently 5th, 0.4 behind Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports in position 4. Deplorably Bull from Team COD is currently in 8th place, 0.3 seconds behind PHYRE in 7th. Nogos 77 and Super Lacroix are in 6th place, 0.3 seconds behind Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports in 5th. Sile 87 is 0.3 seconds behind Okyoki 3 from Team COD in 4th, while Nogos 77 and Super Lacroix are 0.4 seconds ahead of PHYRE in 7th. Neo-Texan from Team Nafgum Kings is currently 9th, 0.4 behind Deplorably Bull from Team COD in position 8. Feds is currently in 10th place, 0.3 behind Neo-Texan. Porsche driver Neo-Texan is currently in 9th place, 0.4 ahead of Feds in 10th. Stiftsmädchen Junge asked, special event again? Hey there, Stiftsmädchen Junge. Nope, no special event today. Just a regular race happening. But don't worry, it's still going to be exciting to watch these R-driven cars zooming around the track. Enjoy the race. In the race so far, Nogos 77 and Super Lacroix are currently in 6th position, with their best lap time being 1:39.062. They are 1.186 seconds off the fastest lap. Feds is in 10th position, trailing Neo-Texan from Team Nafgum Kings by 0.4 seconds. Deplorably Bull from Team COD is in 8th position, trailing PHYRE by 0.5 seconds. Nogos 77 and Super Lacroix are currently in 6th place, 0.4 seconds behind Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports in 5th place. Deplorably Bull from Team COD is in 8th place, 0.4 seconds behind PHYRE in 7th place. Feds is in 10th place, 0.3 seconds behind Neo-Texan from Team Nafgum Kings in 9th place. Neo-Texan is in 9th place, 0.5 seconds behind Deplorably Bull in 8th place. Deplorably Bull currently has the 8th fastest lap, only 0.876 seconds off the fastest lap. Smurf 20 and Luke Runs are in 14th place, trailing Yukai Plygraph by 0.4 seconds. Deplorably Bull is in 8th place, 0.3 seconds behind PHYRE. Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 are in 15th place, 0.4 seconds behind Smurf 20 and Luke Runs. Nogos 77 and Super Lacroix are in 6th place, 0.4 seconds behind Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports. Deplorably Bull is in 8th place again, 0.4 seconds behind PHYRE. Nogos 77 and Super Lacroix are fighting for 6th place, trailing behind Sile 87. Feds is battling Neo-Texan for 10th position. Deplorably Bull from Team COD is in 8th place, chasing PHYRE in 7th. Yukai Plygraph is aiming to overtake Gary 710 for 12th place. Bobardo and Nukem Buckham in 21st, just behind Hot Wheel Skid 01. Deplorably chasing PHYRE for 7th place. Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 in 15th, trailing Smurf 20 Luke in 14th. Deplorably still on the hunt, 0.3 seconds behind PHYRE for 8th. Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 are currently in 15th place, trailing Smurf 20 Luke. Deplorably is in 8th place, just behind PHYRE. Neo Texum is in 9th place, chasing Deplorably. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are in 6th place, with their best lap just under a second off the fastest lap so far. In the race, Deplorably from Team COD is in 8th position, followed closely by Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings in 9th. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are in 6th place, just behind Okyoki 3 from Team COD in 5th. Feds, driving a Ferrari, is currently holding the 10th position, trailing behind Neo Texan in 9th. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are in a close battle. Deplorably is in 9th place, trailing Neo Texan in 8th. Yukai Plygraph is in 13th place, just behind Gary 710. Funny Shell Gaming is currently in 17th place with the best lap time of 1:39.355. Feds is in 10th place, right behind Deplorably. Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 are in 15th, behind Smurf 20 Luke in 14th. Feds is in 10th, chasing Deplorably in 9th. Winnitrain 94 and Meyer are in 18th, trailing Funny Shell Gaming in 17th. In this race, Yukai Plygraph is currently in 13th position behind Gary 710. Smurf 20 and Luke Runs are in 14th position, trailing closely behind Yukai Plygraph. Neo Texan is in 8th position behind PHYRE, while Feds is in 10th position, chasing Deplorably. Neo Texan moved up to 8th place, trailing PHYRE by 0.4 seconds. Feds sits in 10th place, 0.5 seconds behind Deplorably. Team Navgum Kings Neo Texan is in 8th position, trailing behind PHYRE in 7th. Feds is currently in 10th place, chasing Deplorableeple from Team COD in 9th. Funny Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports sits at 17th place. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is in 8th position, 0.4 seconds behind PHYRE in 7th. Feds is currently 10th, 0.4 seconds behind Deplorableeple from Team COD in 9th. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is in 8th place, 0.3 seconds behind PHYRE in 7th. Feds is in 10th place, 0.5 seconds behind Deplorableeple from Team COD in 9th. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in 12th place, 0.3 seconds behind Duffdad Amy in 11th. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is in 8th place, 0.4 seconds behind PHYRE in 7th. Feds is in 10th, trailing Deplorableeple in 9th. Gary 710 is in 12th, just ahead of Smurf 20 Luke in 13th. Yukai Plygraph is in 14th, chasing Smurf 20 Luke. In the race, Gary 710 is currently in 12th position, trailing Duffdad Amy in 11th. Feds is holding onto the 10th position. In the race, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently in 12th position, 0.5 seconds behind Duffdad Amy in 11th. Feds is in 10th position, 0.4 seconds behind Deplorableeple from Team COD, who is currently in 9th. Gary 710 is now 0.3 seconds behind Duffdad Amy. In the race, Gary from Team for 20 is currently in 12th position. Smurf 20 and Luke Runs are in 13th position, trailing Gary by 0.5 seconds. PHYRE is currently in 7th position. Gary is trailing Duffdad Amy in 11th position by 0.5 seconds. Currently, Yukai Plygraph is in 14th place, trailing Smurf 20 Luke who is in 13th. PHYRE is in 7th place, chasing Nogus 77 Super Lacroix in 6th. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in 12th, just behind Duffdad Amy in 11th. Gary 710 from Team 420 is currently 12th, 0.4 behind Duff Dad Amy in position 11. Wayne Train 94 and Meyer are currently position 18, 0.2 behind Funny Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports in position 17. Funny Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports was 0.7 faster last lap. Smurf 20 and Luke Runs is currently position 13, 0.5 behind Gary 710 from Team 420 in position 12. Shipperman and Justice for Wisp is currently 16th, 0.5 behind Sabine 27 Shondai 101 in position 15. In this race, PHYRE is currently in 7th position, 0.5 seconds behind Nulgus 77 Super Lacroix in 6th. Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 are in 15th position, trailing behind Smurf 20 Luke in 14th. Feds is in 10th place, 0.4 seconds behind Deplorableeple from Team COD in 9th dot. Feds is in 10th, chasing Deplorableeple in 9th. Gary 710 is in 12th, behind Duff Dad Amy in 11th. Shipperman and Justice for Wisp are in 16th, trailing Sabine 27 Shondai 101 in 15th. Wayne Train 94 and Meyer are in 17th, behind Shipperman Justice for Wisp in 16th. Lacroix from Team Blast pitted, currently in 20th. Feds is in 10th, 0.4 behind Deplorableeple. PHYRE is in 7th, 0.5 behind Nulgus 77 Super Lacroix. Gary 710 is in 12th, 0.4 behind Duff Dad Amy. That's the latest update on the race. In this race update, Feds is currently in 10th place, trailing Deplorableeple in 9th. 81,792 and Everlasting Apex have just entered the pits, while Lacroix from Team Blast is exiting. Meanwhile, 81,792 and Everlasting Apex are positioned in 3rd place. Stay tuned for more action on the track. Deplorableeple from Team COD is now in 8th position. Feds is in 9th, 0.4 seconds behind Deplorableeple. 81,792 and Everlasting Apex are exiting the pits in 10th position. Gary 710 from Team 420 is in 12th, 0.5 seconds behind Duff Dad Amy in 11th position. Smurf 20 and Luke Runs currently 14th. Feds is 9th, 0.4 behind Deplorableeple. Smurf 20 and Luke Runs in position 14, 0.5 behind Yukai Plygraph. Gary 710 in position 12, 0.4 behind Duff Dad Amy. Feds is currently in 9th place, trailing behind Deplorableeple from Team COD in 8th. Gary 710 from Team 420 is in 12th, right on the heels of Duff Dad Amy in 11th. Sidreek from Team COD is in 2nd, closely chasing Amin Sansarayan Bot in 1st. Feds has the 9th best lap time, just 0.712 seconds off the fastest lap. Amarin Dove 1 from Team Lightning is currently holding the lead, with Aminsan Sarayanbot close behind in second. Team COD's Sidriq is in third, while teammate Okyoki 3 is in fourth, trailing Zyle 87 of Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports. In the race, Okyoki 3 is in fourth position, trailing Zyle 87 in third. Sidriq is holding onto second place, closely behind Aminsan Sarayanbot in first. Okyoki 3 is 0.4 seconds behind Zyle 87. Aminsan and Sarayanbot have entered the pits, while Sidriq is also entering the pits from second place. Several drivers, including Okyoki 3, Nolga 77, Super Lacroix, Neo Texan, Deplorable, and Feds, have entered the pits. Zyle 87 is currently in third position, while Sidriq holds the third position for Team COD. Aminsan and Sarayanbot are leading the race after exiting the pits. Sidriq from Team COD is in second place. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are currently 6th. Duvdad and Amy are entering the pits in 11th position. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is entering the pits in 13th. Smurf 20 and Luke Runs are also entering the pits and currently in 14th position. Zyle 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports, Duvdad and Amy, and Gary 710 from Team for 20 all exited the pits. Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 also exited the pits. Raphael from Team Blast entered the pits. Smurf 20 and Luke Runs exited the pits in position 19, while Bobardo and Nikambakan entered the pits in position 21. 81,792 and Everlasting Apex are currently in third position. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is half a second behind Duvdad Amy in position 15. Raphael from Team Blast exits pits in 22nd position. 81,792 and Everlasting Apex currently in third, 0.4 seconds behind Sidriq from Team COD in second. 81,792 and Everlasting Apex were 35.5 seconds faster last lap. Bobardo and Nikambakan exit pits in 23rd, Funya Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports currently in 10th. Yukai Plygraph is in 7th, 1.7 seconds behind Neo Texan in 6th. Both Shipperman and Justice for Wisp are in the pits, currently 8th. Waynetrain 94 and Meyer are also in the pits, currently 9th. Gary 710 is in 16th, 0.4 seconds behind Duvdad Amy in 15th. On this lap, we saw Waynetrain 94 and Meyer coming out of the pits in 15th position. Funya Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports also exited the pits in 16th position. Shipperman and Justice for Wisp came out in 18th position. Feds is currently sitting in 8th position. Hot Wheel Skid 01 from Team Wine and Midnight Runners entered the pits, currently in 20th place. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is just 0.4 seconds behind Thunman Cipher AFRO in 14th position. Feds is trailing Deplorably in 8th place. Thunman Cipher and AFRO are behind Duvdad Amy in 13th place. Hot Wheel Skid 01 rejoins the race from the pits in 23rd place. 81,792 and Everlasting Apex are chasing Cedric in third place. Cedric from Team COD driving a Porsche is currently in the lead, passing Amin San and Sir Ironbot. Unknown Cipher and AFRO have entered the pits. Amin San and Sir Ironbot lost second place to 81,792 and Everlasting Apex. Unknown Cipher and AFRO are currently in 16th position. 81,792 and Everlasting Apex are in second place, trailing Cedric from Team COD by 0.3 seconds. Amin San and Sir Ironbot are in third place, trailing 81,792 and Everlasting Apex by 0.4 seconds. Hey there, Ruby. Thank you so much for following the channel. I hope you're ready for some high-octane race car action on the track. Buckle up, enjoy the ride, and let's have a blast together. In the race, 81,792 and Everlasting Apex are in the lead, with Cedric from Team COD close behind in third. Unknown Cipher and AFRO have exited the pits in 19th position. Feds is currently in 8th place, trailing Deplorably by 0.4 seconds. Amin San and Sir Ironbot are holding onto second place, with Cedric from Team COD hot on their heels. Feds is in 8th, trailing Deplorably in 7th by 0.5 seconds. Cedric is in 3rd, trailing Amin San Sir Ironbot in 2nd by 0.4 seconds. Funny Shell Gaming is in 16th, trailing Sabine 27 Hyundai 101 in 15th by 0.4 seconds. Cedric is 0.5 seconds behind Amin San Sir Ironbot in 2nd and was 1.1 seconds faster last lap. Okyoki 3 is in 10th, trailing Sile 87 in 9th by 0.4 seconds. In the race, Cedric from Team COD is currently 3rd, trailing 0.3 seconds behind Amin San Sir Ironbot in 2nd place. Meanwhile, Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 10th position, just behind Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is currently in 6th place, chasing PHY who is in 5th position. Cedric from Team COD is currently 3rd, 0.4 behind Amin San Sir Ironbot in position 2. Feds is currently position 8, 0.4 behind Deplorably from Team COD in position 7. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is currently 10th, 0.3 behind Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports in position 9. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is currently 6th, 0.3 behind PHY in position 5. During the race, Train 94 and Meyer in the Audi are currently in 13th position, 0.4 ahead of Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 14th position. On the other hand, Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings sits in 6th position, 0.3 behind Fair in 5th position. Meanwhile, Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 10th position, trailing Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports by 0.5 seconds. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are in 4th place, driving a Porsche. They are 0.4 seconds behind Cedric from Team COD in 3rd place. Neo-Texum from Team Navgum Kings is currently in 6th place, just 0.4 seconds behind PHYRE in 5th place. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 10th place, trailing Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports in 9th. Feds in the Ferrari is sitting in 8th, just 0.2 seconds behind Deplorably from Team COD in 7th. Neo-Texum from Team Navgum Kings holds 6th place, trailing PHYRE in 5th. Here's a quick recap of the race so far. Train 94 and Meyer are in 13th place, 0.3 seconds behind Dovdad Amy in 12th place. Neo-Texum from Team Navgum Kings is in 6th place, 0.3 seconds behind PHYRE in 5th place. Deplorably from Team COD is currently in 7th place, trailing Neo-Texum by 0.3 seconds. Currently, Feds is in 8th place, trailing behind Deplorably from Team COD. Neo-Texum from Team Navgum Kings holds the 6th position, narrowly ahead of Deplorably. Neo-Texum is also just behind PHYRE in 5th place. In the race, Deplorably is in 7th place, Gary 710 is in 14th, Feds is in 8th, and Train 94 and Meyer are in 13th. Neo-Texum from Team Navgum Kings is currently 6th, ahead of Deplorably from Team COD in 7th. Feds is in 8th place, and Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is in 9th place. Feds is now in 7th place, 0.5 seconds behind Deplorably. Neo-Texum is in 8th place, 0.1 seconds behind Feds. Sile 87 is in 9th place, 0.3 seconds behind Feds. Gary 710 is in 13th place, 0.5 seconds behind Dovdad Amy. At the moment, Deplorably from Team COD is in 6th position, 0.4 seconds behind PHYRE in 5th. Feds is in 7th place, 0.4 seconds behind Deplorably from Team COD. Feds is in 7th place, ahead of Neo-Texum in 8th. Deplorably is in 6th, just ahead of Feds. Okyoki 3 is in 9th, trailing behind Neo-Texum. Deplorably is driving a Ferrari and is currently in 6th place, chasing PHYRE in 5th. Neo-Texan from Team Navgum Kings is in 8th position, with Feds close behind in 7th. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is trailing in 9th place. Feds overtook Neo-Texan for 7th place. PHYRE is now in 6th place, trailing Deplorably by just 0.2 seconds. Feds continues to battle Neo-Texan for 7th position. In the race, Okyoki 3 is currently in 10th place, with Sile 87 in 9th. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are in 4th, while PHYRE is in 6th place. Deplorably is in 5th position. Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 are currently 15th, 0.3 behind Gary 710 in for 20th position. Neo-Texan is 7th, 0.2 behind PHYRE in 6th. Sile 87 is 9th, 0.4 behind Feds in 8th. Wayne 94 and Meyer are 13th, 0.5 behind Duff Dad Amy in 12th. Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is 9th, trailing Feds in 8th. Neo-Texan from Team Navgum Kings is in 7th, chasing PHYRE in 6th. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are 4th, behind Sidriq from Team COD in 3rd. Neo-Texan from Team Navgum Kings is ahead of Feds by 0.3 seconds. Neo-Texan recorded a lap time 1.3 seconds faster than the previous lap. We have Noga 77 and Super Lacroix in 4th place, chasing down Sidriq from Team COD. Neo-Texan from Team Navgum Kings is in 7th place, with Feds close behind. Currently, Neo-Texan is trailing PHYRE in 6th place. Feds is in 8th place, trailing behind Neo-Texan in 7th. Okyoki 3 is in 10th place, chasing after Sile 87 in 9th. PHYRE is in 7th place, closely following Neo-Texan in 6th dot. Feds lost position 8 to Sile 87. Sile 87 is currently in position 8, ahead by 0.4 seconds. Feds is in position 9, trailing by 0.4 seconds. PHYRE is in position 7, with the best lap of 1:38.202, 0.568 seconds off the fastest lap. Sile 87 is currently in 8th place, with Feds close behind in 9th. PHYRE is in 7th, chasing Neo Texan in 6th. Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is 7th, 0.2 ahead of PHYRE in 8th. Feds is 9th, 0.4 behind PHYRE. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is 10th, 0.4 ahead of Yukai Plygraph in 11th. Sile 87 is 7th, 0.4 behind Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings in 6th. Feds is in 9th place, trailing PHYRE by 0.5 seconds. Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is in 7th place, leading PHYRE by 0.3 seconds. PHYRE is in 8th place, chasing Sile 87 by 0.4 seconds. Sile 87 is in 7th place, behind Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings by 0.3 seconds. PHYRE is currently 8th, 0.4 behind Sile 87 in 7th. Sile 87 is 0.3 behind Neo Texan in 6th. Feds is 9th, 0.3 ahead of Okyoki 3 in 10th. Neo Texan is 0.4 behind Sile 87 in 7th. PHYRE is currently in 8th place, 0.3 seconds behind Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings in 7th. Neo Texan is 0.3 seconds ahead of Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports in 6th. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 10th place, 0.3 seconds behind Feds in 9th. Currently, Sile 87 is in 7th place, trailing Neo Texan in 6th. Feds is in 9th place, chasing PHYRE in 8th. Okyoki 3 is just behind them in 10th position. Sile 87 passed Neo Texan for 6th place. Neo Texan is now 7th. PHYRE is 9th, 0.3 seconds behind Feds in 8th. On this lap, we saw Feds behind Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings, both in positions 8 and 7 respectively. Wayne 94 and Meyer were trailing Duff Dad Amy in positions 13 and 12. Lacroix from Team Blast entered the pits while in position 21. Neo-Texan, Team Navgum Kings, is in 7th place, followed by Feds. PHYRE is in 9th place, ahead of Okyoki 3, Team COD. Lacroix, Team Blast, exited the pits in 22nd position. Neo-Texan from Team Navgum Kings in position 7, 0.3 ahead of Feds in position 8. Both teams battling for position. Meanwhile, 81,792 and Everlasting Apex, currently in first, entering the pits. Train 94 and Meyer are currently in 13th place, 0.3 seconds behind Duff Dad Amy in 12th. Neo-Texan is in 7th place, trailing Sile 87 by 0.3 seconds. Feds is in 8th place, 0.2 seconds behind Neo-Texan. 81,792 and Everlasting Apex have just exited the pits and are now in 4th place. Currently, Neo-Texan from Team Navgum Kings is in 7th position, ahead of Feds in 8th. Feds is driving a Ferrari and trailing behind Neo-Texan by 0.4 seconds. Meanwhile, Neo-Texan is chasing Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports, who is in 6th position. Feds is 8th, Neo-Texan passed Sile 87 for 6th, Yukai Plygraph is 11th, 0.5 seconds behind PHYRE in 10th. Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is in 7th place, 0.1 seconds behind Neo-Texan from Team Navgum Kings in 6th. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 8th place. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 8th position, 0.4 seconds ahead of Feds in 9th place. Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is in 7th place, 0.3 seconds behind Neo-Texan from Team Navgum Kings in 6th. Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports Sile 87 is in 7th place, trailing Neo-Texan from Team Navgum Kings by 0.3 seconds. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 8th place, ahead of Feds, who is currently in 9th position. Current standings: 1. Aminsan Sarayan Bot. 2. Sidrig. 3. Previous lap details: Okyoki 3, position 8, Sile 87, position 7. Okyoki 3 from Team COD overtook Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports for 7th position. PHYRE is 0.5 seconds behind Yukai Plygraph in 10th position. Okyoki 3 is 0.3 seconds behind Sile 87 in 8th position. Feds is 0.4 seconds behind Okyoki 3 in 9th position. In the race, UK Plygraph is currently 10th with the best lap time of 1:38.992. Feds is in 9th position, trailing Okyoki 3 from Team COD by 0.2 seconds. PHYRE is in 11th place, just 0.3 seconds behind UK Plygraph. Sidriq from Team COD is currently in 2nd place, chasing Aminsan Sarayanbot, who is leading by 0.3 seconds. In a recent turn of events, Team COD's Sidriq has overtaken Team Sarayanbot and Team Aminsan for the lead position. The once leading teams are now in 2nd and 3rd place respectively. Meanwhile, Okyoki 3 and UK Plygraph are in a close battle for the 9th position. Stay tuned for more updates. In the race, R.A. Raphael is currently in 19th place. Okyoki 3 is in 9th place, trailing Feds by 0.4 seconds. PHYRE is in 11th place, trailing behind UK Plygraph by 0.5 seconds, who was 1.2 seconds faster last lap. Aminsan and Sarayanbot have exited the pits and are in 4th place. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 9th position, trailing Feds in 8th. UK Plygraph is currently in 10th place, 0.4 seconds behind Okyoki 3 from Team COD. Currently, Dovdad and Amy are in 12th position, trailing PHYRE in 11th. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 10th place. Meanwhile, Sidriq from Team COD has entered the pits while leading the race. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix entered the pits in 2nd position. Sidriq from Team COD is currently leading the race. Lacroix from Team Blast is in 22nd position with a best lap of 1:41.373, 3.739 seconds off the fastest lap. UK Plygraph is in 9th position, trailing Feds in 8th by 0.4 seconds. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix currently hold 3rd position. Sidriq from Team COD exits the pits in 2nd place. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix exit the pits in 4th place. Deplorably Bull from Team COD enters the pits in 5th place, currently maintaining 5th position. Bobardo and Nukem Bakum enter the pits in 21st place. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is currently in 6th position. We've seen Neo Texan and Sile 87 entering the pits, while Deplorably Bull is exiting. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is also in the pits, with Sile 87 currently holding the 7th position. Dovdad and Amy are entering the pits as well, currently sitting at 13th. In the recent events, Neo Texan, Okyoki 3, and Sile 87 have exited the pits in positions 11, 13, and 12 respectively. Meanwhile, Dovdad and Amy, Gary 710, and Smurf 20 and Luke Runs have all exited the pits in positions 14, 15, and 18. Sabine 27 and Shorndai 101 in 17th. R.A. Raphael exits pits in 19th. Shipperman and Justice for Wisp in 9th, 0.3 behind Wayne Train 94 Meyer in 8th. Yukai Plygriff in 7th, 0.3 behind Feds in 6th. So far in the race, Funny Shell Gaming is in 10th place, just behind Shipperman Justice for Wisp. Yukai Plygriff is in 7th place, trailing Feds in 6th. Feds is currently in 7th, but is entering the pits. Winnie Train 94 and Meyer are also entering the pits in 9th place. Funny Shell Gaming is also heading to the pits in 10th place. Winnie Train 94 and Meyer started in 8th position and currently remains there. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix moved up to 4th place. Gary 710 from Team for 20 dropped down to 15th. Feds just exited the pits and is now in 10th position. In the race, Gary 710 moved up to 13th position. Winnie Train 94 and Meyer, as well as Funny Shell Gaming, exited the pits in 16th and 17th positions respectively. Super Lacroix from Team Noga 77 is currently in 4th place. Feds is chasing Gary 710 in 13th position by a margin of 0.1 seconds. In the race, Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are currently in 4th position, trailing Aminsan Sarayanbot. PHYRE is in 14th position, ahead of Sabine 27 Shondai 101. PHYRE is also behind Feds by 0.3 seconds. In the race, Yukai Plygriff Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are battling for 4th place, trailing Aminsan Sarayanbot by 0.4 seconds. Yukai Plygriff is currently in 11th place, just 0.6 seconds ahead of Feds. Both Shipperman and Justice for Wisp have just exited the pits in 16th position. Yukai Plygriff dropped from 12th to 13th. PHYRE is currently in 12th, 0.4 seconds behind Feds in 11th. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are in position 4. Team for 20's Gary 710 currently holds the 10th position, trailing behind Duff Dad Amy in 9th. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are battling for 4th place, with Aminsan Sarayanbot close behind in 3rd. PHYRE is fighting to catch up to Feds in 12th position. Hot Wheel Skid 01 is in the pits in 23rd position. Winnie Train 94 and Meyer are trailing behind Yukai Plygriff in 14th position. Feds is holding on to 11th position, leading ahead of PHYRE by 0.4 seconds. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix in 4th, trailing Aminsan Sarayanbot in 3rd. Hot Wheel Skid 01 rejoins race in 23rd. Winnie Train 94 and Meyer in 15th, chasing Yukai Plygriff in 14th. Here's a recap of what just happened in the race. PHYRE currently 12th, 0.5 behind Feds in position 11. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently 10th. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix currently 4th, 0.4 behind Amin Sansarayan Bot in position 3. Feds currently 11th, 0.4 behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in position 10. Gary 710 is currently in 10th position, just ahead of Feds in 11th. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are battling it out for 4th place, with Amin Sansarayan Bot in 3rd. Feds is currently in 11th position, with Funan Siffer and AFRO entering the pits in 20th. Yukai Plygrove sits in 14th, just 0.5 seconds behind Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 in 13th. Lastly, Feds is 0.4 seconds behind Gary 710 from Team for 20, who holds 10th position. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently in 10th place, 0.5 seconds behind Duffdad Amy in 9th. The Unknown Cypher and AFRO have exited the pits in 20th position. Smurf 20 and Luke Rums are currently in 17th place, 0.5 seconds behind Funny Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports in 16th. PHYRE currently 12th, 0.4 behind Feds in position 11. Currently, Funny Shell Gaming is in 16th place, just 0.4 seconds behind Wayne Train 94 Meyer in 15th. Duffdad and Amy are in 10th, 0.2 seconds behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 9th. Feds is in 11th, 0.5 seconds behind Duffdad Amy in 10th. PHYRE is in 12th, trailing Feds by 0.4 seconds. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are in 4th place, trailing behind Amin Sansarayan Bot in 3rd. PHYRE is currently in 12th position, chasing Feds in 11th. Funny Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is in 16th place with the best lap time of 1:38.869. In the race, Feds is currently in 11th place, trailing Duffdad by 0.4 seconds. PHYRE is in 12th place, 0.5 seconds behind Feds. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are currently running in 4th place. Yukai Plygrove is in 14th place, 0.5 seconds behind Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 in 13th place. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix in position 3, closely followed by Amin San and Sarayan Bot in position 4. Sabine 27 and Shorndai 101 chasing Phy Re in position 12. Exciting battles unfolding. Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is currently 7th, 0.4 behind Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings in position 6. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are at position 4, 0.3 behind Amin San Sarayan Bot in 3rd place. Sile 87 is still at position 7, 0.4 behind Neo Texan in 6th. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix remain at position 4, 0.4 behind Amin San Sarayan Bot in 3rd. Neo Texan is chasing Sile 87 for 7th place, Feds is trying to catch up to Duffdad Amy for 10th place, and Phy Re is holding off Sabine 27 Shorndai 101 for 12th place. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix are battling for 4th place, while Amin San Sarayan Bot holds the position. Neo Texan is chasing Sile 87 for 6th place. Yukai Plygraph is currently in 14th, and Feds is pursuing Duffdad Amy for 10th place. Neo Texan is in 7th, trailing behind Sile 87 in 6th. Feds is in 11th, closely behind Duffdad Amy in 10th. Yukai Plygraph is currently 14th, trailing Sabine 27 Shorndai 101 in 13th. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is currently 8th, 0.3 behind Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings in position 7. Feds is currently position 11, 0.3 behind Duffdad Amy in position 10. Phy Re is currently position 12, 0.4 behind Feds in position 11. Funny Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is currently 15th, 0.4 behind Yukai Plygraph in position 14. Fair is in 12th place, just 0.4 seconds behind Feds in 11th. Yukai Plygraph is in 14th place, trailing Sabine 27 and Shorndai 101 by 0.5 seconds. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is currently in 8th place, right on the tail of Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings in 7th. Lastly, Feds is sitting in 11th place, only 0.3 seconds behind myself, Duffdad Amy, who is in 10th. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 8th place, trailing Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings in 7th. Feds is currently in 11th position, 0.3 seconds behind Duffdad Amy in 10th. Funny Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is now in 15th place, trailing UK Plygraph in 14th. Meanwhile, Sabine 27 and Hyundai 101 are currently in 13th position, closely behind PHYRE in 12th. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is holding 8th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Okyoki 3 from Team COD in 7th. Neo Texan, Team Navgum Kings, is currently in 8th position, 0.4 seconds behind Okyoki 3, Team COD, in 7th. Feds, Ferrari, is in 11th place, 0.3 seconds behind Duffdad Amy in 10th. Funny Shell Gaming, Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports, is in 15th place, 0.4 seconds behind UK Plygraph in 14th. Feds is currently 11th, 0.3 behind Duffdad Amy in position 10. UK Plygraph is currently 14th, 0.1 behind Sabine 27 and Hyundai 101 in position 13. UK Plygraph passed Sabine 27 and Hyundai 101 for position 13. Feds is currently 11th, 0.4 behind Duffdad Amy in position 10. Gary 710 from Team for 20 moved up to 9th, trailing Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings by 0.3 seconds. UK Plygraph is now in 14th place, just 0.2 seconds behind Sabine 27 Hyundai 101. Feds is currently 11th, 0.3 seconds behind Duffdad Amy in 10th position. Gary 710, Team for 20, is in 9th, trailing Neo Texan, Navgum Kings in 8th. Lacroix, Team Blast, just entered the pits and is currently in 21st. Feds holds 11th place, with PHYRE close behind in 12th. In the race, UK Plygraph is currently in 14th place, driving an Audi. They are 0.4 seconds behind Sabine 27 and Hyundai 101 in 13th place. Lacroix from Team Blast just exited the pits in 22nd position. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is currently in 9th place, trailing Gary 710 from Team for 20 by 0.5 seconds in 8th position. In the race, Feds is in 11th place and chasing Duffdad for 10th. Neo Texan trails behind Gary 710 in 9th place. Feds leads PHYRE in 12th. Neo Texan is close behind Gary 710 in 8th. Alright folks, let's do a quick recap of the race so far. Currently, Feds is in 11th position, trailing behind Duffdad Amy in 10th. The leaders, 81,792 and Everlasting Apex, are driving a Ford and holding strong in first place. However, they've just entered the pits. Meanwhile, Bobardo and Nikenbakken are in 21st position. Stay tuned for more action-packed moments. Here's a recap of what's been happening in the race. Neo Texan is currently 9th, trailing behind Gary 710 in 8th. Feds is in 11th position, 0.2 seconds behind Duffdad Amy in 10th. 81,792 and Everlasting Apex have just left the pits in 3rd place. Feds overtakes both Duffdad and Amy for 10th position. Neo Texan trails Gary 710 by 0.3 seconds in 9th place. In the current standings, Duff Dad and Amy are in 11th place, trailing behind Feds in 10th place. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is in 9th place, just 0.4 seconds behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 8th place. Neo Texan is currently in 9th place, trailing Gary 710 in 8th. Duff Dad and Amy are in 11th position. PHY is in 13th, chasing Sabine 27 Shondai 101 in 12th. Currently, Feds is in 10th position, ahead of Duff Dad Amy in 11th. Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 are in 12th, trailing behind Duff Dad Amy. PHY is in 13th, just ahead of Funny Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports in 14th. In the race so far, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in 9th place, trailing behind Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings in 8th. Feds is currently in 10th place, just ahead of Duff Dad Amy at 11th. Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 are driving a Ferrari and holding on to 12th place, right behind Duff Dad Amy. Currently, Duff Dad and Amy are in 11th place, with Feds just 0.2 seconds ahead in 10th. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in 9th, trailing Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings by 0.4 seconds. Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 are in 12th, with their best lap time 1.468 seconds slower than the fastest lap. Currently, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in 9th position, trailing behind Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings in 8th position. Funny Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is holding 15th position, staying ahead of Wayne Train 94 Meyer in 16th position. Duff Dad and Amy are currently sitting in 10th position, with their best lap time being 1:39.165. just 1.531 seconds behind the fastest lap. Gary 710 is in 9th position with a best lap time of 1:39.255, trailing 1.621 seconds behind the fastest lap. In the race, Wayne Train 94 and Meyer are chasing Funny Shell Gaming for 15th place. Gary 710 is trying to overtake Neo Texan for 8th place. Amin San and Sarayan Bot are in 2nd place, chasing down Sidriq in 1st. In the race so far, UK Plygraph is in 14th place behind PHY in 13th. Duff Dad and Amy are currently in 10th place, 0.5 seconds behind Gary 710 from Team for 20, who is in 9th. Feds is in 11th place, trailing Duff Dad and Amy by 0.3 seconds. Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 are currently in 12th position, 0.4 seconds ahead of PHYRE in 13th. Duff Dad and Amy are in 10th, trailing Gary 710 from Team for 20 by 0.3 seconds. Feds is in 11th place, 0.3 seconds behind Duff Dad and Amy. In the race update, Feds is currently in 11th position, just ahead of Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 in 12th. Duff Dad and Amy are in 10th place, trailing behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 9th. And Feds is 0.4 seconds behind Duff Dad and Amy. Let's see how the race unfolds. Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 in 13th, ahead of Funny Shell Gaming in 14th. Feds behind Duff Dad Amy in 10th. Shipperman and Justice for Wisp trailing Yukai Plygraph in 15th. Currently, Duff Dad and Amy are in 10th position, trailing Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 9th. Feds is in 11th place, just behind Duff Dad and Amy by 0.3 seconds. In the race, Duff Dad and Amy are currently in 10th place, trailing Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 9th. Amin San and Sarayan Bot have entered the pits while in 2nd, but are now in 3rd. Fair is in 12th place, just behind Feds in 11th. Feds is currently 11th, 0.3 behind Duff Dad. Amy is in position 10. Amin San and Sarayan Bot are in position 4, 0.6 ahead of Deplorably from Team COD. Amin San and Sarayan Bot lost position 4 to Deplorably from Team COD. Sure? Let's recap what happened in the race so far. Funny Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is currently in 13th position, 0.4 seconds behind PHYRE in 12th position. Feds is currently in 11th position, 0.4 seconds behind Duff Dad Amy in 10th position. Funny Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is currently in 13th position, 0.5 seconds behind PHYRE in 12th position. Feds is currently in 11th position. That's the current state of affairs in the race. Stay tuned for more updates. In the race, Cedric from Team COD entered the pits in 2nd position, currently 3.6 seconds behind 81,792 Everlasting Apex in 1st. Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 are currently 14th, 0.3 seconds behind Funny Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports in 13th. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix entered the pits in 3rd position. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 7th position. Deplorably Bull from Team COD entered the pits in 4th position. Noga 77 and Super Lacroix exit pits in 4p. Duvdad and Amy currently 11p, 0.3 ahead of PHYRE in 12p. Deplorably Bull exits pits in 5p. Sile 87 enters pits in 6p. Okyoki 3 enters pits in 7p. Sile 87 now 6p. Duvdad and Amy still 11p. Throughout the race, we saw Wayne 94 and Meyer in 17th place, closely followed by Smurf 20 Luke in 18th. Gary 710 entered the pits while in 9th position, while Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports exited the pits in 6th. Bobardo and Nukem Bochum also pitted in 21st place, along with Duvdad and Amy in 13th. Lastly, PHYRE headed into the pits in 15th while Okyoki 3 from Team COD maintained their 7th position. In the race, Wayne 94 and Meyer are currently 12th. Feds is currently in 8th position, trailing Okyoki 3 from Team COD by 0.3 seconds. Hyunnun Cipher and AFRO are currently 20th, 0.4 seconds behind RR Raphael from Team Blast in 19th position. Throughout the race, Feds entered the pits in 8th position. The driver from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports, Funny Shell Gaming, also pitted and was in 12th position. Shipperman and Justice for Wisp held 9th position, closely followed by Wayne 94 and Meyer in 10th. Feds is currently 13th. 2.8 seconds behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in position 12. Gary 710 was 23.4 seconds faster last lap. Feds and Funny Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports have both exited the pits, with Feds in 13th and Funny Shell Gaming in 15th. Wayne 94 and Meyer are currently in the 10th position. In the race, Funny Shell Gaming from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is currently in 17th position, 0.1 behind Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 in 16th position. Wayne 94 and Meyer are currently in 10th position, 0.8 behind Shipperman and Justice for Wisp in 9th position. The leader has finished the race, with 81,792 and Everlasting Apex finishing in 1st position. In the race, PHYW finished 15th, Sabine 27 and Shondai 101 finished 16th, Funny Shell Gaming finished 17th, Smurf 20 and Luke Runs finished 18th, RRFIO finished 19th, and Team Cipher and AFRO finished 20th. Nogas 77 and Super Lacroix had a strong performance, finishing 4th. In the race, Hot Wheels Skid 01 finished in